listening to the Dyslexia Mom Life podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Holcomb. You are listening to the 12 Days of Dyslexia with tips and thoughts to navigate your dyslexia journey. On this 8th day of dyslexia, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about empathy. And this is not empathy as it relates to you having empathy. I really want to share with you some information about your kiddo that you might not know. So I have learned from my personal experience and working with lots of moms that some children, not all children, but a good amount of children with dyslexia are, I don't know how to say it, they're just, I wouldn't say sensitive, but they have very strong emotions, very big emotions. They feel things, just intensely. I was actually talking with one of my daughter's teachers when our dog passed away, and we were talking about, I was really concerned about how she was going to work through the emotions she was going to feel with our dog passing. And I remember the teacher saying to me, I too understand what you're saying because I too have very strong emotions. And for some people, and if you're dyslexic, maybe you can identify with this, but for some dyslexics, that emotion is so strong, it's almost overwhelming. To share another example with you, there have been days when our daughter has asked us, I think my heart is too big. I just care too much. She cares about people, but she also cares about, things as far as, maybe a favorite stuffed animal that she's very connected with, that she wants to keep, to the point where, she's asked me, do we need to get my heart x-rayed? Like, I really think it's just too big. Like, she's really serious. And so, I want you to be aware of that, because also another piece of this is many times they don't understand expressions. And so you may get this real intense feeling from your child. And sometimes you may say things. We learned this really early on, but we're still guilty of it. We might say some type of expression and she looks at us and she takes it very seriously. And we're like, oh yeah, I forgot. And she's got to the point now where she says, I don't understand those expressions. And so she'll try to explain, we'll try to explain an expression to her. But I just want you to be aware that, as you start navigating this world, be on the lookout. You may not have a child like that, but if you do, just be aware of their emotions and checking in with their emotions. And it may even be where other people on your team need to be aware of that, so that as they're working with your child, they can be aware of how strongly they